Minasan, konnichiwa. Do you want to sound more like a native speaker? Would you like to be able to express yourself in English easier by using idioms? My name is Jen, and today we're going to learn 9 new color idioms using the colors green, blue, and black. Last week we learned 6 color idioms using the colors red and white. Before we begin, let's review. What is an idiom? An idiom is an expression which, when you look at it, each of the words together, when you put them together, creates a new meaning, a non-literal meaning. So for example, kick the bucket does not actually mean you're kicking the bucket. What it means is that you are dying in a funny way. Now, let's take a look at our color idioms. The next color for idioms is blue. I'm feeling so blue. Our next idiom is feeling blue. To feel blue means that you are feeling sad. The next idiom is once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon means that something happens very rarely, not very frequently. For example, I really hate to exercise, so I go to the gym once in a blue moon. I hardly ever go to the gym. Well, I'm getting a little fat. If you see gray skies, you might think, I need an umbrella. But if you see beautiful blue skies, then you're not probably going to take an umbrella with you when you leave your house. This is connected to our next idiom, out of the blue. If you see a blue sky and suddenly there's a big thunderstorm, that's very unexpected, right? You're not expecting there to be a thunderstorm if there's a blue sky. So the idiom, out of the blue, means something that happens unexpectedly. You were not prepared for it. There was no warning. So for an example, I never hear from my friend April. April and I hardly ever talk. We talk once in a blue moon. But then the other day, out of the blue, she came to my apartment. And I was like, what are you doing here, April? This is very, very out of the blue. The next color for idioms is green. Why? Why? I'm green with envy. The next idiom is green with envy, right? So envy means you are really jealous of someone. Someone has something that you want. So often in cartoons, you can see a cartoon character's face turn green because they're envy or jealous. The Hulk turns green because he's angry, but in general, because someone is very envious or jealous. So for example, my hobby is acting. So if me and my best friend try out for the same role in a play, and I really want the lead role, I want it so badly, but my friend gets the lead role and I don't, I am green with envy. I want it so much. Why did she get it and not me? I want it too. Or maybe your neighbor gets a new car and you wish you had a new car. You are green with envy. Yeah. Thumbs up. So the next idiom is to have a green thumb. Usually just one, but I did both green for you so you can remember. Okay? So to have a green thumb means that you are really good at growing plants. I do not have a green thumb. Here is a dead plant. I do not have a green thumb. My father has a green thumb. When I was a child, he used to grow so many tomatoes and cucumbers in his garden. He has a green thumb. Green light! When I was a kid, I used to play a game called red light, green light, where you'd have to try and run across from one side of the room to the other. If someone yelled green light, you could go, and when they yelled red light, you could stop. This is connected to our next idiom, to get the green light. Get the green light. This means that you are given permission to do something. You got the go. Right? So if I write up a business proposal and I give that proposal to my boss and I wait for my boss's reaction, he could say, it's a no-go. Or he could say, yes, you have the green light, meaning he gives me permission. And then I can go and tell my coworkers, yeah, we got the green light, we're on. right? Another example might be maybe you are a teenager and you want to go to a party. So you ask your dad, Dad, please, I really want to go to the party, please, please, please. And then he says, yes, you can go to the party. You got the green light. The next color for idioms is black. Bah, bah, bah. You maybe wonder why I'm acting like a sheep. That's because our next idiom is connected to sheep, specifically the black sheep. Usually for this idiom we say the black sheep of the family. If someone is a black sheep, it means they don't really fit in with everyone else. They're different from everyone. Maybe kind of considered a bit of an outcast. So, for example, if everyone in my family went to university and became a doctor and a lawyer, but I never finished high school and I'm just working some whatever kind of job, then I would be the black sheep of the family. You're black. The reason why I had this pot on my head is to illustrate the next idiom. The next idiom is the pot calling the kettle black. This is a pot, and the thing you use to boil water with is called a kettle. In the past, both of these kitchen items used to be black, meaning they were the same. The pot calling the kettle black is reference to the idea that you are criticizing someone for the same fault that you possess, right? So, for example, if this guy named Steven is always late all the time, he's late for work every single day, right? And then maybe my friend Tomo comes to work late one day, and Steven suddenly says to him, oh my goodness, I can't believe you're late, it's so terrible you're late, and starts yelling at him for being late. That is the pot calling the kettle black. Because in that example, Steven is always late, so he has the same bad quality that Tomo had just that one time, right? So the pot calling the kettle black means you are criticizing someone for the exact same thing that you have done. Or someone else is criticizing someone for something that they have done. It's the pot calling the kettle black. Woohoo! I'm in the black! This next idiom, in the black, means that a company is profitable. They're able to make money. So if you don't have any money, the opposite is in the red, right? So if a company first is in the red and they're not doing very well financially, but then someone in the company discovers something new or creates a new product and people start buying that new product and it becomes really popular, then the company starts to make more money and they're back in the black. So if you have a business, you want to be in the black. Being in the black is a good thing. Being in the red means you have negative amount of money. Alright, so today you learned 9 color idioms plus 1 bonus. I hope that these idioms will be very useful for you in your conversations. And now it's time for Question of the Day. Today's question is, what is something that you do to cheer yourself up when you are feeling blue? So when you are feeling blue, what is something that you do to make yourself feel happy again? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching this video. 勉強頑張ってね。じゃあね。